What is up, Chicago fans? The Bulls, somehow, they pulled out a win against the Raptors. And it was a 19-point comeback. I do not know how they did it, but I was watching on my phone, and I was getting hype. It was crazy. But we're going to take a look at the last time we played the Raptors, which I explained in the other video, but I'm just going to explain it anyways. We got out-rebounded 47-35. Those were the total rebounds, but offensive rebounds, they had 19. We had 6. And this game, they out-rebounded us 50-36, so they out-rebounded us more than they did the last game we played them. But we kept the offensive rebounds a little lower. They had 16. We had 8. But we still got out-rebounded by 14 rebounds. And that last game we played them, we got out-rebounded by 22. No, not 22, 12. So we got out-rebounded more in the game last night than we did the last time we played them. But the biggest factor was probably the free throws. We shot 18 for 22 from the free throw line, which is 81%. And then they shot 18 for 36, which is 50. So they missed half of their free throws. That would have, if they made at least 5 or 6 of them, they would have won. But they missed them. And if you guys haven't seen DeMar's daughter, she's screaming like when they were shooting their free throws, and they missed like most of them when they were screaming. But I think one of the other biggest factors is the what's it called? Points in the paint. We had 52, they had 40. We had them by 12 points in the paint. And then we had more blocks. We had 10 blocks. They had 5. We had more steals. We were going crazy on the defensive end for this game, unlike the last game we played them. But DeMar finished with 23, 7, and 3, and Zach came in clutch with 39, 6, and 3. The first half was very rough for the Chicago Bulls. I do not know what was going on, but the second half, Zach started. He flipped the switch. He was going crazy. I don't know what was said in the locker room at halftime. Maybe Patrick Beverley really got on his butt and was like, "Hey, bro, you got to start playing. This is your game. Let's go." But he played 40 minutes, scored 39 points, and I mean, he really showed out today. That he was showing everyone his potential. I'm glad that we were able to pull out this win. But let's talk about a few other players. So we got Alex Caruso. He had 9, 3, and 2, some big minutes. He also had a few steals and a few blocks. And then we have Coby White. He had 9 and 5. And then Patrick Williams, we had 10, 2, and 2. Patrick Williams, he looked like he was a little more aggressive this game. He was looking for his mid-range shot. He was shooting his open threes and everything and not being really hesitant, but he had a decent game. And he's good defensively. He did poster Jakob Poeltl. DeMar poster 2 people. I mean, DeMar was on a tear. He's going against his former Raptors team, and he's like, dang, bro, I got to go at him. And then Vooch, he had 14, 3, and 4. Or not 14, 13, and 4. And then Ayo, he only had 1 rebound. He played 6 minutes. Ayo's had like a regression. He hasn't really been the best this season, and I feel like it might be a sophomore slump, but I feel like Coby should be getting more minutes than him, which happened here. Coby got 25 minutes. Ayo got 6. And even though we're winning this game, and if we win the next one against the Miami Heat, we'll be in the playoffs and be facing the Bucks. I think a few changes will have to be made in the offseason. Me personally, I think DeMar should go. Like, we should kind of get rid of DeMar or let him walk or whatever, because he really slows the offense down, and he does too much ISO ball. And I think Billy Donovan loves iso ball, and he likes small ball too, which are both not very good. But yeah, he likes iso ball a lot, and it really slows the offense down. And also with his iso ball, he does take a lot of bad and low percentage shots, which is not very good, and we don't want that. But the Raptors, Pascal Siakam had an amazing game, 32, 9, and 6. Fred VanVleet had 26, 12, and 8. And Scotty Barnes had 19, 10, and 2. So it was a very close game in the second half. The first it was a blowout. They were up by 19 points, and we didn't even know what to do. But we came back, so that's good. Jakob Poeltl had 7, 8, and 3. And OG Anunoby had 13, 4, and 3. OG played 42 minutes. Pascal played 42 minutes. Fred VanVleet played 42 minutes. And Scotty Barnes played 40. So they had their main 5 guys running a lot. Because DeMar played 39 and Zach LaVine played 40. And Vooch played 39 too. Which is big minutes for our big stars. We got to get them in and hope that they could score. So the first quarter we got outscored 28-23, and then the second quarter we got outscored 30-24, and then we just turned we flipped the switch second half. Third quarter we outscored them 25-23, cut it down a few points, but then the fourth quarter Zach popped off. We outscored them 37-24. We ended up winning 109-105, and I was very surprised that we won this game. But going into the Miami Heat game, I think it's a good matchup for us because their only really like big is like Bam Adebayo, but we really have to guard their small guys because the last time we play, like usually when we play the Heat, their subs or like their bench players really have good games, like Gabe Vincent, Max Strus. They're all like good, like when they play us, like they score, they facilitate, they do everything. But the last time we played them, we shot 10 3-pointers and made we shot 37 3-pointers and made 10. They shot 17 3-pointers. They shot 34 3-pointers. They made 17. On the offensive glass, we had 14 rebounds, and they had 5. The defensive rebounds, they had 27. We had 25, so we outscored them for rebounds by 7. And points in the paint, they had more because, that's kind of reasonable. Because they have Bam. Bam's a very paint scorer, but unlike Vooch, Vooch can shoot the 3. But that game we won. The last time we played the Heat, we won 113-99. Jimmy Butler had 12, 7, and 1. Bam had 23, 7, and 4. Tyler Hero had 15, 7, and 2. Max Strus had 23 and 4. And that game, it was very like dispersed scoring for us. DeMar had 24. Vooch had 13. Zach had 18. Patrick Beverley had 17. Patrick Williams had 10. Kobe White had 18. It was very like there was very even scoring. Everyone was like in double digits except for a few people. But I feel that it's gonna be a good game against the Heat, and I think we could pull this one out because I think we're much better than the Heat, but they do have a better record than us, and they do have some good bench players because they always play good against us, and I don't know why. But I think this is a winnable game for us against the Heat, but I think we could do it, and I'm hoping that we could pull it out because I want the team to get into the playoffs and play the Bucks. I know we probably won't win that series, but I want us to get in the playoffs so our young guys can get minutes and like experience what it's like to be in the playoffs, so they have experience for the next season. Because a few changes should be made, so hopefully they can get a few new people, get new team chemistry, make the playoffs, win a playoff series, and evidently win a championship. But that's not going to be happening next year. But hopefully it will be happening in the next few years after we make a lot of changes. But that's going to be all for this one, guys. I'm blessed that the Bulls won, and I was very surprised. But that's going to be all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. See you, Red.